Hello, my name is Vern Rayner of Classic Bloodstock Services. Now, I can guarantee you're going to thoroughly enjoy watching this particularly well-grown colt run around his paddock. As I say, he has plenty of size about him, he is indeed well-grown, and he is beautifully bred. He is by Bel Danoro. Now, Bel Danoro is a young first-season stallion. He's a son of the great Danehill. Bel Danoro was a Group Stakes winner himself, and as I say, he is a son of Danehill, who is of course one of the all-time greats, the sire of Reduced Choice, Rock of Gibraltar, Elstrom, Flying Spur, Commands, Danehill Dancer, Exceed and Excel. It just goes on and on. So he is indeed a very well-credentialed young stallion, and further proof of that is he's standing at one of the very top studs in Australia. He is standing at Vinery. Now, as you watch this video, you're really going to enjoy this big fellow. As I say, I want you to take particular note of his massive stride. Look at the amount of ground he covers as you watch the video. He's got his tail up in the air, he's excited. It's the first time he's in this paddock, so all young horses, they get excited, up goes the tail and around they gallop. Look at the hindquarters on the horse. Do take note of the hindquarters, the driving force, particularly powerful there. As I say, the acceleration, and when the video comes to an end, you can note that he is, as with all of our horses, we do try and secure horses who have a good temperament. You will notice that he just stands there. He allows his handler to come up to say hi and to give him a pat, and the horse settles down beautifully, which of course will be very beneficial with the trainer when they start to do things with the horse. When the horse is being broken in, less likely to do something silly to hurt himself because he has this sensible nature. And you've got to remember, that's after us giving him a bit of a chase up around the paddock so he can show himself off for people that want to view this video. Now, the dam of the colt is a mare called Minuette. She's already produced 3 winners, so everything's looking good there. And she herself is a daughter of Best Western, who was a champion 3-year-old of his year on the Australasian classification. He won the Spring Champion Stakes, so he was a very good galloper. In fact, he won 8 races in all. This is actually the immediate family of Cossack Warrior and Cossack Prince. Now, of particular interest from for you breeding buffs out there, is that this colt carries a double cross of both Northern Dancer and Biscay. Yes, a double cross. Now, Biscay, of course, another all-time great. He was a stakes winner of 6 races himself, and he was a champion juvenile sire. And his sons and daughters include horses such as Bounding Away, Horse of the Year, Shea Bisque, Lowen Star, Masqué, Zephyr Bay. The list just goes on. And of course, Northern Dancer, well, he was Horse of the Year in Canada, United States champion 3-year-old, champion sire in the UK on 4 separate occasions. So, you know, the pedigree speaks for itself. A little bit of that blood has to rub off on this colt, and we'll be in for a ball. Of course, as we know, there's no guarantees in this business, but just have a look at what you've got before you. A son of a Group Stakes winning, superbly credentialed young stallion starting his stud career off. Himself a son of the great Danehill. Lovely pedigree, size, stretch, athleticism. You know, we really can't ask for much more. Now, please note, just before we leave the pedigree side of things, as stated, the dam, the mother of this colt, is herself a daughter of Best Western. But it should also be noted that the grand dam is a daughter of Dan Zatorre, and the next dam is a daughter of Hermes. So we look at the first 3 dams, and they are all themselves daughters of very, very well-credentialed stallions indeed. So he really has a lovely pedigree. At Classic Bloodstock, we are justifiably proud of our racetrack results, as winning races is what this business is all about, and few come close to the results that Classic Bloodstock Services have consistently achieved over the past 25 years. From the time Classic Bloodstock commenced forming smaller racing partnerships, it was clear that our strict selection criteria was working, as the first 14 horses we consecutively syndicated into small partnerships all won races. And of those 14 horses, 7 were Metropolitan winners, yes, city winners, almost 8 with another running third at Flemington. including one that won 3 Group 1 races and over 1 million in stakes. And since then we have continued syndicating winner after winner. Not only do we achieve racetrack results that have placed us with the very elite of racehorse syndication companies, we have achieved these winning results with share prices that are amongst the cheapest in the industry. And we have proven time and time again that you do not have to pay a king's ransom to own a racetrack star. So why pay more? Take a look at our website as we have analysed the racetrack results of 100 of our consecutively syndicated horses. That is, from the 500 or so that we have syndicated to date, we have selected 100 that were syndicated one after the other in order to give an honest sample. And these results are truly exceptional. In fact, we challenge you to find an opposition company that comes close to these results with similarly priced horses. Take note that in excess of 75% of these 100 consecutively syndicated horses to have raced have in fact won, with 83% of them having earned prize money. Also note that 28% of these winners were city winners. In fact, from the 230 races these horses won, 70 were in the city, which is an achievement that we are incredibly proud of. And it is probably the reason why we have never been left with even one share in any of the hundreds of horses that we have syndicated, with us knocking back people with most of our horses, as demand has always been strong for the few horses we syndicate each year. At Classic Bloodstock, we usually inspect around 50 horses before securing one that we consider worthy to carry the Classic Bloodstock colours. This means that we literally examine hundreds of horses each year to find the few that fulfil our strict criteria as regards conformation, athleticism and pedigree. The video footage of our horses should make that perfectly clear. We take the time to video these young horses, and it is only when you see a horse moving that you can truly appreciate how athletic it is. Another reason is that people who invest in these shares come from every corner of Australia and overseas. So how convenient to be able to view these youngsters from the comfort of your lounge room. Please call or email us with your postal details should you wish to receive all of the relevant disclosure documents and partnership agreements, together with vets reports and photographs of any horse that we have commenced syndicating, and we will be pleased to forward same.